There is no such thing as keeping things separate in a space where you want to attack my identity and limit my access, but yet you want to use my skills to profit from. It's called sharecropping. It's called the system of slavery. It's called anything else but equity and opportunity.
I would like to talk about the proposed boycott of college athletics.
Yep.
Okay, welcome to the channel. And you heard what this episode is about. The college boycott, or hope to be assumed college boycott. In my opinion, there should be a college boycott, and not only a college boycott, but a professional boycott, because the only reason to show people that you matter or that you are worth something is to hit them in their pockets. This is America, and they respond when you hit them in their pockets. So we're going to hear from Derrick Johnson. He is representative of the NAACP, and I believe he's in Mississippi. And he is trying to get what the NAACP has dubbed the out-of-bounds boycott. And they are trying to get young athletes, black athletes, to boycott basically the southern half of the United States, the SEC schools, the major schools that pull in the most amount of revenue off of black athletic ability, to find another school to go to. And he's I think he's mainly talking to like 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, the big boys, the heavyweighters, the one that all the schools are trying to sign. And he's just letting them know, hey, you don't have to come down here and get called the N-word and treated crazy. You can go somewhere else and make the same amount of money, have the same amount of opportunity, but you just don't have to lower yourself to be a part of this humiliation ritual, basically, is what black people are being signed up to entertain people that hate you because they have a couple of dollars to pay you. So we're going to listen to Derrick Johnson speak on behalf of the NAACP and what they're trying to put together, and then we'll try to come back and add a little commentary.
So, you think about, why should African-American families allow their child, because we're talking about 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds, they're children to me. I mean, I didn't see my children as adults, so they got a job and start paying their bills. I mean, they're children. Some of these very states, they want the ability to generate hundreds of millions of dollars off the field, and yet deny those same students opportunity to fully engage in the voting process, or minimize their voice through the vote, or take away their vote. Because it's redistricting today. It's going to be all type of things later. Changing the polling places, changing the hours of precincts, two-tier processes where in one part of the state you have one set of election rules, another part you have another set of election rules. What the Supreme Court has done is open the door, and we're saying to parents and to students, like, why allow the state to benefit off of your gifts and your skills on the football field, basketball court, or on the track field when you have options now? You don't have to, put yourself in harm's way with Ole Miss giving you an offer. Well, more than likely, Wisconsin is giving you an offer too. You have options now. Well, NIL is there. Ole Miss going to give you X amount of dollars. But, Ohio State probably do the same thing. So if you're targeting our ability to fully engage and participate as citizens based on our race, we should not allow our racial identity and the skills that we bring to the football field, the basketball court, to benefit you, when in fact it's a state institution, it's the instrument of the state, and at some point, what gives? When do we truly see each other as citizens of this state that can contribute equally and have equal voice?
He has a very valid point, and I'm glad to hear him make it. However, the NAACP, in my experience, has never truly been there for black Americans. And I know how they started. I know who they started from and all of those things. But it just seems like they haven't had any power in my lifetime. And NAACP, in my opinion, has not really been there for our people. But he is making some good points, some valid points, and I would like to see it go forward, to be honest. And I think he's making a statement that at some point we have to stand If we don't stand, they're just going to continue to push the needle to push us backwards. And at some point, we have to take a stand.
What do you say to the critics? And it was immediate and predictable. Critics who say, let's just keep politics and sports separate.
Well, how convenient is that, right? You know, let me slap you, but we can have dinner later. I mean, how convenient is that, right?
Isn't it?
There is no.
They want to keep sports and politics separate when it's us. When it's Jackson Dart, they have no problem with keeping with letting him saying he has the right to speak his mind and endorse who he wants and do what he wants. But when it's us, then we should just shut up and dribble, pretty much. We should just think of ourselves as not being human and just look at the money and go ahead and go for whatever it is that they're offering us. That's crazy. Those days are over.
No such thing as keeping things separate in a space where you want to attack my identity and limit my access, but yet you want to use my skills to profit from.
Right.
It's called sharecropping. It's called the system of slavery. It's called sharecropping. It's called the system of slavery. It's called anything else but equity and opportunity. Because what it really is I want to exploit for profit, but I don't want your voice for policy.
How do you envision enacting this? How would the schools be chosen or not chosen?
It's already chosen. I mean, we are looking at the flagship schools of every state that's generating over $100 million. So every state that is proposing or have enacted of these vote suppression methods, we're saying, let's withhold the talent there. It's already done. So in Mississippi, it's Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Why should a child who with skills and options choose to go there when they have other options to go somewhere else where their identity would be respected?
That's going to hurt them right there. They're really concerned about this, and they really want to know what black folks are doing. But he's already telling them, and things are working behind the scenes. And I guess you can even say that this video even promotes the fact that we should boycott, because I'm for it 100%. I don't believe that. I just don't think that they appreciate us. They don't respect us. We've never been appreciated by them, never been respected by them. Yet we make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And as soon as NIL, as soon as that came on the scene and our people started making a little money, a little extra money, what did Nick Saban do? He said it was destroying the sport, and he had to quit coaching. But he made, there's no telling how many millions he made over the course of his career recruiting black males, specifically out of the South, in a place where they don't care how you treat it. They just want you to run the football. Lane Kiffin just signed LSU to be LSU's head coach, just left Mississippi State or Ole Miss, and now he wants to talk about how racist it was. And then I think he came back and backtracked or something. But once you say it, it's out there. So why didn't he say anything when he was there, when he was cashing his check? See, we have to. These people have been playing in our face, and they're just going to continue to play in our face unless we take a stand. So I'm going to let this finish up. If you like this kind of content, please like the channel, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Just trying to get our people on one accord from a Hebrew perspective, wake our people up and let us know that we have more power than what we think we have. And with all praises to Yahuwah, that time is coming. The door is opening, the shackles are coming off, the dry bones are awakening, and we are going to stand because you can't stop prophecy. So thank you for checking out the channel, and check us out in the next one. Peace.
And the Congressional Black Caucus, they're already perhaps talking about opposing the SCORE Act and some other things.
SCORE Act is dead because the CBC, as a result of what has happened, we coordinate everything with them, they killed it. It could not pass the House without their support. The two members that were signees, they withdrew their name, and on on Monday, it was removed from the calendar because it was not enough votes to move forward. Why should we allow our identity to generate profit when our identity is being used so we don't have a voice in the formation of public policy.